Good morning, everyone. How are we all doing this morning? So, a few things to go over really quick. Well, first of all, today is the last day for the September subs giveaway, exclamation mark subs. Anytime you sub, every time you gift a sub, you'll be entered into a drawing to win a $25 Amazon gift card. But those entries must be in today. And since this is September, you get your subs at a discount, 25% off, I want to say? Something like that. So this is a good time to support small streamers and to enter yourself into a chance to win a pretty nice prize. I mean, I would pay like just under $5 for a $25 Amazon gift card. Sure, absolutely. And even if I don't win the card, I know I'm supporting a small streamer. And we need all the help we can. Right now, we only have 6 entries, so all entries have a pretty good chance of winning right now. Also, I'm kind of thinking later on today, if I can get it in there, I want to play some Dead by Daylight. I want to play who you versus or who you played with. So I really would like to try and do that in the very near future. If not today, we should really try and do that tomorrow. So that's my plan for today or tomorrow. Like maybe tomorrow morning we'll skip playing Red Dead and we'll do some who you versus who you played with in Dead by Daylight. And if you don't know how that works, basically, when I load into a match, I play Survivor using my standard loadout. At the end of the match, I'll look at the loadouts. If the killer is playing a killer who I can duplicate their perk and add-on loadout with, then I will then play as that killer using that perk and add-on loadout. Otherwise, I will look at one of the survivors I just played with, and I will then copy their perk loadout onto my survivor or a survivor of my choice. So that's how that works. It's really fun. I enjoy it, and I haven't done it in a long time, so I'm really kind of want to do that in the very near future, as I said. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the game and see what's going on with Arthur. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got to do? We've still got, okay, we got Dutch. That might be the one we end up doing. Oh, I think that's the only one we can do right now. Oh, we've got to pay off a fucking bounty, too. We've got this bounty on our heads, too, still. Was that from the bank robbery? I think so. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead. Do we want to do Leopold? We could do Leopold, but it's not necessary because see what it is missions that are necessary that you have to do to progress the story are in yellow, whereas kind of side missions that aren't necessary are in white. And I'm trying to kind of stay away from doing some of the side missions because I don't want this, because this is already a super long game to play, and I don't want this to be like I'm uploading out into YouTube like Mistwolf plays Red Dead Redemption 2 Part 75 or some shit like that. I want to try and keep this, within a reasonable number of uploads and chapters and parts onto YouTube. But I mean, this, on the other hand, this is a part of the camp. And this is a big core of who Arthur is going after these people who owe the gang money that Strauss has lended. I think what we'll do, we're going to do, we'll take care of Leopold. We'll go ahead and do Leopold's mission. And then while we're out, wherever we got to go, we'll pay our bounty. Because I know that when I play Dutch's mission, I won't necessarily have time to pay off my bounty. So let's go ahead and do what Leopold wants us to do. Hello, Leopold. Leopold.
Ah, Herr Morgan.
Herr Strauss.
How are you enjoying yourself here?
Well enough, I guess. And you?
Well, it turns out the pursuit of freedom is not a cheap business. Not for us, and not for some of the locals.
Sharking already.
I prefer to call it banking.
You ain't the one handing out the beatings.
No, but I am the one feeding the women and children in the camp. What choice do we have, Mr. Morgan?
I don't know. Well, come on then. Tell me who.
Here's the list. Refinery worker turned hunter by the name of Vinton Holmes. You'll find him up in the hills north of Strawberry. Ah, an apprentice undertaker. This one working in Rose. His name was Gwen Hughes.
And how many of them do you think will be able to pay?
With enough encouragement, both of them.
Okay, the one in Rhodes is perfect because we can go right to Rhodes, go to the train station, pay off our bounty, and then go collect from the dude in Rhodes. That's perfect. All right, Star. First of all, let's brush you off. I mean, from a distance, Star looks dirty. But it must be just the pattern on her coat. But she really isn't dirty. Alright, Star, let's go. Let's go beat up someone. After we give money and pay our debts. We'll go beat up someone. Oh, my allergies is already starting to blow up this morning. That's not a good sign. At least they weren't blowing up right after I woke up. When my allergies are just exploding right after I wake up, then I know it's going to be a terrible day. If I'm up and I'm doing some other stuff for a little bit, then they kind of start exploding. And it's not as bad. Why is this coat doing that weird thing? Look at that. Like his coattails are defying gravity. That is so strange. Okay. First things first. Let's come on up here. Let's pay our debt. We're gonna ignore that stranger mission. Like I said, trying to concentrate mostly on the story missions on this playthrough. And now his coattails are back to normal. Awesome. Alright, let's go pay. Good morning, Alex.
That's right.
Good afternoon to you. How are you doing today? Alright, let's pay off our bounties. Get all this shit taken care of. Then we'll go beat someone up.
Welcome back, sir.
Oh, no, not train tickets, pay bounty. There we go.
Oh my. You
Holy shit.
are a bad person.
Well, that's the price of robbing a bank for you, I suppose. If only it was that simple in real life. Go out, rob a bank, then just go to a post office and pay like $120 or so, and all's forgiven. It's all good. It's okay that you robbed a bank. Here, just give us some extra money. Just give the government a cut of what you stole, and it's all good. If only it was that easy in real life.
Girl.
You're all thanks. How are you doing? I'm running on your time at the moment. All right, let's go beat up the Undertaker. Whoa. Park him right here. Come on, Star. You see what I mean? From a distance, like she looks like she's dirty, like she ran through a bunch of dark mud or something. Until you kind of get up close, and you see it's just like part of her pattern.
Still don't look quite right.
man, Hughes. Start picking out a box for yourself if you don't got that money you owe Leopold Strauss.
I don't. I need more time.
Doesn't everybody? That casket for you? Or you want another?
Wait. I can get it for you. But, come with me to the churchyard. And stay close. Hmm?
All right.
Oh, this ain't right. I mean, I'll get you your money, but, well, you'll see.
What ain't right is borrowing money you can't pay back.
I guess you're correct, but, this, it ain't exactly right, what we're doing.
You ain't the first to put his hand in the collection box, and you won't be the last. Rest a little easier knowing church has been taking more than they need off poor folks since time began.
Well, like I said, well, the morality of the matter is a little more confusing than that.
I still haven't gotten Arthur a bath.
You head on in the church, I'll keep watch.
Well, it ain't in there. It's under here. I'm digging up Mrs. Claypole.
Jesus!
She's got a bunch of tools in there that she don't need. Oh, damn it. There's a bunch of people here.
A bunch of people.
Oh, I got it. Look, you clear them off, and I'll wait right around here. But don't hurt nobody.
I didn't know that like 3 people was a bunch, but whatever.
Don't be shy, ain't no one around.
Just my auntie.
Your auntie's long past prudishness.
It's...
Get out of here, kids. Move!
Oh, he did it without even I wouldn't want to listen to their conversation for a minute.
Ma'am, would you mind clearing out of here for some maintenance work?
Oh, gladly. It's about time this place got cleaned up.
It's all clear.
All right. Now go watch the gate. I'll get to this exhumation.
Gatekeeper Arthur. Excuse you.
Hello there, sir.
I'm sorry, ma'am. The church grounds are closed for maintenance work.
Well, it's about time, too. The place was in need of some care and attention.
Well, shoot, while we're waiting. I just need something to restore stamina now. I have a chocolate bar while we're waiting. Why not? Some candy bar while you stand guard.
Things was done on merit. You and me'd be running things. Sure would. Uh-huh. Yep. Hey, look, we're closed for some, excavation work. Would you mind?
No, I ain't gonna mind you at all. You carry on with your business, we'll carry on with ours. This fella. Oh,
Damn.
got some nerve on you.
this hole's dug.
I probably could have looted them, but whatever. I got so much damn money right now. Arthur is literally filthy rich by Old West standards. Even by today's standards, he's doing pretty alright.
Hey, Bo.
What you find?
Well, she had a brooch here. It looks like diamonds.
Of course, when I go to take a drink of something, I get prompts.
Oh, this'll do. Now get out of here before someone sees
Mystery flavor Mountain Dew this year is excellent. It is excellent.
Alright, well, I'm out of here.
Oh, wait.
That's more than
Can I loot that body? Because it looks like I can. No, I guess not. Alright. What about are the guys still up front? Can I loot their bodies? They are still up front. Let's loot their bodies. Alright, let's go.
So don't you blame me nothing but your goddamn war. Hey, mister. Will you give me some money?
Yeah, I'll give you some money. There you go.
Sure.
Oh, thank you. Say, where you from?
Around.
Ain't from right here. If I was you, I'd leave. This town lost its goddamn soul a long time ago. Nothing but nasty, miserable people.
Yeah?
Yeah, ever since them Greys moved here, a bunch of no-good white trash. Yeah, they somehow got rich. About 50 years ago, they moved here, caused a whole heap of trouble. Yeah, I reckon they was Yankee spies during the war and everything.
That's so.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, well. Nice talking to you, man. Good, so now we could go way up there. But I mean, we did what we want. We paid our bounties. So I say we go back to camp, then go do what Dutch wants us to do. How's the horse's stamina looking anyway? Not bad. Got some celery.
Girl, just a scratch.
Once again, his coattails are doing that weird thing. Look at that. That is so weird. You usually don't do that.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
You're a marked man in the state of Lemoyne.
Who's firing on me?
Get done. You got moments left.
Alright, well, let's loot these guys now. Alright, Star. I could have just whistled for you, but you know, this seemed the easiest way.
Yep. Yep.
Alright.
Who's there?
Arthur, dumbass.
Good to see you back in one piece.
Alright, so let's turn in the debt money, and then we'll talk to Dutch.
It's good to be warm.
1 second here.
Sure.
So what do you think, Arthur, of Dutch's latest plan?
You know me, I never did much thinking.
I know you like to hide behind the angry moron act, but it's a thin enough veneer.
If you say so.
Time to start thinking, Arthur, before it's too late.
Alright. Okay, let's like I said, we're gonna turn in
Good morning, Arthur.
just a minute, Dutch. Just chill out. I gotta turn in stuff.
Arthur?
Hi there, Tilly.
How are you doing, Molly?
Fine. Fed up of moving all the time.
Yeah.
But we've stayed here for a while. What are you complaining about? Hold 1 second here. Why don't we go ahead and contribute some of our stolen goods. They really needed to add a donate all button, especially when it comes to stacks of this, because this just takes forever doing it like this, donating each item individually.
I'll have the steak, Pearson.
On top of that, these random times where it figures you donated enough, you're all done. I mean, as great as this game is, and it is massive, so I mean, it's understandable to have some bugs, but some of them are just kind of annoying. See, like right now, I gotta go back in and finish contributing. There we go. All right, now we can go talk to Dutch.
Arthur?
Yes, Tilly.
What now? You sweating yet, Dutch?
Of course I'm sweating. We're in some disease-ridden, swampy, Dixie-whistling shithole.
I meant about what Trelawney said about these bounty
I'm
hunters.
not sweating as such, but maybe a little gentle perspiration. Until we know more, ain't too much harm in wasting good liquor on sweating.
So?
So, I think you should pay Mr. Trelawney a visit and find out exactly what he knows and who he spoke to. Take Charles with you. Oh, the sight of the pair of you would make a statue sing out its secrets.
Okay.
Okay, let's go grab Charles really quick. Actually, we're going to take a quick pause here for a little biological break from me. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. Alrighty, we are back. We are going to talk to Charles. We're going to track down Trelawney.
Charles, I need you for some business in town. Come on.
Okay.
Charles is definitely one of my favorite of the side characters. Charles, Lenny, Hosea, Sean is fun. Sadie, that's another one. I really like Sadie too.
Dutch wants us to have a talk with Trelawney about these bounty hunters who are coming for us. Hoping he can tell us who they are or where they're coming from.
Okay. And you're deputies now.
Something like that. Soon as we laid eyes on that fool of a sheriff who runs that town, I knew Dutch was gonna play him like a fiddle.
On the run from one bunch of lawmen, working for another. Interesting.
Hiding in plain sight, Dutch calls it.
So, spirits seem good. In the new camp, I mean.
We got some space between us and that mess now. I ain't seen no more Pinkertons for a while. There's these bounty hunters, of course, but Dutch don't seem too worried about it.
Can't believe they're still coming after us. We didn't even get away with the money.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Of course. Trelawney. I've only met him a couple times, but he's a strange one.
Fear not. He's just a cockroach in fancy breeches. But he gets into nooks and crannies the rest of us can't. We just need to find him before he scurries off again. Reckon it's that one with the fire outside.
Let's take a look. Someone got here first.
So it seems.
By the looks of things, it wasn't a social call.
Check the house. This food's barely touched. Looks like he left in a hurry.
What do you think?
Bed's not made, so he must have been here recently.
Well, while we're here, we're gonna try and loot shit too. We'll just take shit from Trelawney. It's okay. He doesn't mind.
Big struggle. Pretty recently, I'd say. I guess maybe 12 hours ago.
But no body?
Not yet.
Well, Trelawney doesn't have shit.
There's some blood here. That ain't good.
We should get going.
Hey there, Mama. How's your morning going?
They went down the path here. How's your tracking these days?
All right, I guess.
Well, lead the way then.
Not the kind of place I'd expect to see Trelawney staying in.
No?
Normally scams himself into the best hotel in town.
You know, when me and Javier went down with Trelawney to get Sean, after the bar fight, I swear, he talked the whole way and never actually said a damn thing.
I thought you knew. That's his special talent. They could be 20 miles away by now.
We can track them that far if we need to. Depends on how much you want to find them.
Yeah. I still ain't sure about that.
See?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking.
Hey, look. Let's go see what those fellas have to say.
Hello? Game? Let me get some weapons out. Game? No, game's not gonna let me draw weapons. Yeah, we'll do it in a minute, Charles. I want to like get some weapons first. No, it's not gonna let me get weapons. All right, fine, fine.
Excuse me. Yeah. Have you seen him? We're looking for our friend.
I don't think he's here.
Apparently not. No.
You seen a strange sort of feller? Sort of formal?
Strange? Sure. Formal? Nah.
He uses a cane. Looks a lot like this one.
Yeah. All right, you two. Where the hell is he?
We both better get out of here.
Come here!
You stay there.
Where is Trelawney? I don't know anything.
Wrong
Tell
answer.
me where he is. You go to hell.
Wrong answer.
Tell me now, you son of a bitch. Okay, for Christ's sake. They took him to a cabin over by the cornfields. Which cornfields?
Left. Down the path there by Braithwaite Manor.
Let me see you again, you hear me?
You got lucky there, my friend.
Well, let's go pick up my hat, loot this other dude. What are you doing, Arthur? Pick up your hat, man. See what kind of valuables this guy has. Damn, he had almost 30 bucks on him. Holy shit.
Come on, let's go.
Follow me. I think there's a way around so we don't have to go through the Braithwaite's place.
Yes. I've spent enough time there. After you, then.
You okay?
I'm good.
What do you think they want with Trelawney?
Could be any one of 100 things. Just depends if any of them involve us.
You think he'll talk?
Of course he'll talk. He'd sell his own sister to save a train fare. He don't know how not to talk. He don't know where we're holed up, though. At least I don't think he does.
I don't know why Dutch still deals with him. Always disappearing for weeks on end.
He's got his uses, and, well, loyalty matters to Dutch.
Of course. But is Trelawney loyal?
Yeah, kind of. I guess Trelawney ain't exactly disloyal. Just got a big mouth. Don't worry. If he talked, I'll goddamn find out what he said. Nothing's ever straightforward where Trelawney's involved. Learned that much.
I mean, how much time have we wasted getting this fool out of trouble?
He somehow manages to be both lucky and unlucky at the same time.
That's one way of looking at it.
But he always finds some way to pay us back. Just when we think about cutting him loose, he brings us something big. I guess that's his special talent. Keeping fish on the line.
Okay, now I'm going to take some time to get some weapons ready. I'm not going to get screwed again. There we go.
That must be it. Let's get you out of here. Come on, boy.
The thing is, after that shack, this will be remembered like a good time.
Put the man down, gentlemen. Is that the lot of them?
I think so.
So you're alive.
Allegedly.
Well, don't worry, they won't be for much longer.
Look, go get them, Arthur. I can handle this.
Who knows what he told them? Let's get after those sons of bitches. Quick, find them. They're trying to hide in a field.
This is like Coldwood Farm on this mission. Got the corn blindness and everything.
Get out of there, you sons of bitches.
All you need right now is like a trapper to come along. Start putting down traps for you to run right into. Oh, Charles is over here, okay.
Where the hell are they?
Oh, I just saw a bird go up. Just like in fucking Dead by Daylight. Watch for the crows to go up. I'm looking, Charles.
Stop hiding, you cowards. one more, Charles.
Over there, where the birds are.
Where? Where the birds are. That's very helpful, Charles. Thanks so much. Oh, over here? I see lots of birds. We're outside. Of course we're going to see lots of birds, Charles. Oh, that's Charles.
He's dumped his gear. Look around. He can't have gone far.
Oh, I gotta look out for totems, too.
Keep searching. He's around here somewhere.
He's mine! Let me take him. You get out of here.
You have my friend.
He's not your friend. I'll give you money.
Nice shot, Charles.
Come on.
You should have taken the money.
No, I'm a fool.
Shit. Thank you.
Of course. You okay?
Yeah, fine.
Sons of bitches!
Gunshots are coming from that barn. Come on. Son of a bitch got me.
You can go to hell! Come on, Steph! He's backing off inside! Get after him! There he is! Take him out!
Where's he at? Oh, there he is.
Good. He should be the last of them.
All right, let's go back for Trelawney.
Just a minute. Gonna search for shit first.
Never goes easy, does it?
Sure don't. Come on. Let's go see how badly they beat up the slippery fella.
Just a minute.
Trouble he's brought with him.
God damn, these guys have a ton of loot.
Seems like we can't catch a break now, Arthur.
Our luck's held this long. We got out of worse scrapes than this one.
So I heard.
Sure. What's government agents and bounty hunters to us?
I hope you're right.
There's not going to be much up in here anyway. Let's look upstairs really quick. I don't see much up here either. Watch out, Charles. No, alright. Oh, who has time for going downstairs? There we go. We don't have time for that. Alright, let's go back to Trelawney. Wow, what?
Mr. Trelawney, where are you?
Over here, dear boy.
Well, he's still here at least. Put your feet up, why don't you? You okay?
Never finer.
So, who was they?
They were bounty hunter. Attached to Cole Stoudemire.
Okay.
They weren't looking for me, per se.
What you tell them?
Not much. I told them I was an intellectual. Come down here from Oregon, looking for a job at the university. Of course, they didn't believe me. Seems you stirred up quite a hornet's nest in Blackwater.
So I keep hearing.
It might be best if I stay with you, gentlemen, for a while. Can't go back to that caravan now.
All right, Charles. You take Trelawney back to camp. I'll catch up with you.
Okay.
There always seems to be more and more civilization. I want to get back in the open country of the West, or what's left of it, but well, even that ain't the way I remember it.
Mama, stairs are overrated when you can just jump out a window. Okay, so what do we got? We've got... Okay, we've got probably what? Micah and Trelawney. Trelawney's got friends in very low places. Micah has blessed are the peacemakers. Let's go to Trelawney. The last thing I want to do right now is associate with fucking Micah. So we'll go talk to Trelawney first, get his mission out of the way, then we'll do Micah's.
Okay, girl. Been a while.
Been a while. Like about 3 minutes, Arthur. Until you break your ankles? Well, you know. What's life without a little risk? Alright. Go ahead and hitch ourselves up here. Or don't. What are you doing, Arthur? Okay, I guess there's not an option to hitch here. Oh, well, that's okay. Well, let's just go talk to Trelawney. We're not going to be here for long.
Good morning, Arthur.
Hey there, Hosea. Where the hell is Trelawney? Oh, he's back over this way. I'm heading in the complete opposite direction of where I need to go.
Arthur! Are you busy, Arthur?
Why?
Well, I know you think I'm just some effete buffoon.
What?
A man of words, not of action. Hardly a man at all.
Well, I think you're as slippery as an eel in an oil slick, but still a man.
Because I think I found something interesting.
Yeah?
Have you ever robbed a stagecoach?
No, never. I would have even thought. Of course I robbed a goddamn stagecoach. You know I have.
And what's the problem with stagecoaches?
The armed man attempting to put a bullet in your head?
Not quite. The odds. I mean, is it worth the robbing?
Sometimes.
I know. But, well, if you'd like to come with me, I can introduce you to a new best friend, and He's going to give you all the decent, robbable stagecoaches a hot-blooded degenerate could require.
Well, I could require a whole lot.
Alright, let me jump on Star.
So where do we find this friend of yours?
Roads.
Because what can possibly go wrong there?
Well, lead the way and we'll find out.
You sure seem to have got about around here.
You know me. I like to make friends in low places.
How the hell you end up down here anyway?
I could ask the same of you. I have a few commitments over this way. Some expenses to meet.
Expenses? What expenses? Gentlemen's canes and rabbits to pull out of hats?
Among other things, I had quite a nice little business going for a while. Shares in a gold mining company. Excellent returns for the investor of a certain financial standing. Until...
Ooh, whoa.
Unfortunate run-in with the law.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Thanks for disappearing on us during that Sean business, by the way.
I've done my part. Each to their strengths, dear boy. You know, you boys should really watch yourselves with those two families. This is a small town. People talk. I tried to mention it to Hosea, but you know how he is. Anyway, while they're off chasing their pot of Confederate gold hidden at the end of some rainbow, here we are. We can hitch up outside. I'll make the introductions, Arthur.
You can rest now, girl.
Well, I was gonna brush
Hang back a bit and
brush Star while I waited for Trelawney to get off his horse, but why? What Star? What are you doing? Oh, jeez.
I heard some screams from the basement of the gunsmith earlier. I can't even imagine what he's got down there.
Well, I took care of that.
Hello, Alden.
Hello, Josiah. How have you been?
Dandy. And you, friend?
Like I said, times are tough. My missus is a bad woman. Terrible woman.
They often are. But how's work, Alden?
Terrible. Wages got cut again. They reckon they just invented a new horseless carriage will be the end of us.
They've been saying that nonsense since they invented the wheel. The wickedness of bosses.
I know. My comrades here and I are greatly discouraged from the adequate fulfillment of our duty.
A discouraged man is no man at all, Alden. No man at all. My friend Arthur here has a present for you.
Ain't you kind, sir?
Call him Arthur. He's one of us, a fellow man of distinction.
Okay, well, this is perfect timing. I think you'll like this one, Josiah. It'll be coming south down the river road through Siltwater Strand.
Thank you, Alden. Thank you very much.
Oh, and Josiah, if you or Arthur are ever out Strawberry Way, ask for my colleague there, feller called Hector. He's also one of the, what did you call us again?
Discouraged men, Alden.
That's it, discouraged men. I like that.
Well, goodbye, Alden, or should I say, adieu.
Oh, adieu, Josiah.
Some of the looks Arthur gives people. Opera singer. I like how my horse has just wandered up.
I thought you might like to see that pantomime.
River Road through Siltwater strand, he said.
Okay. I think I know a good spot to wait. Follow me. Okay, let's go. This way.
Alright, lead the way, Josiah.
Yeah. What did I tell you? Simple as can be. Seems a lot of the station workers are in on it these days. Earning a pittance. The unions are whipping them up, so they want something on the side. Like he said, there, Strawberry. Could create a lot of opportunities for a man in your line of work.
I ain't sure about going back to Strawberry after all that market business.
Didn't sound like you left anyone alive to recognize you, so I wouldn't worry too much, dear boy. All this trouble. You gentlemen are becoming quite the celebrities, aren't you? Soon you'll be on the front of a dime novel. And dead, of course.
We're hoping to be long gone before that. Dutch has a plan.
If anything goes wrong, let's meet back here at this crossroad, okay?
All right.
Here we are. This is the spot. Okay. This should do.
Sure. Here.
I'm hoping we won't need those.
Better safe than sorry. So what were you thinking?
Well, according to this, the loot is located in a strongbox, which is in the back. I'll put on a little performance, and you can scurry around, open the strongbox, and relieve them of their goodies.
And how do I open the strongbox without threatening someone to open it for me?
This should work.
And I can do this silently?
Well, I'm hoping complete silence won't be necessary. But you're going to wish you had your earplugs. This is Damson. Oh, very good, Alden, very good. Of course, if anything goes wrong, you can wave your guns around like you normally do. Hold tight. They'll be here soon.
There it is. Right on time. Let's go. Keep your distance so they don't see you. And please leave that gun in its holster for once.
Yeah.
New Yorkers are prigs and fools who believe Westerners don't know anything about culture.
I couldn't agree more.
Oh, this doesn't look suspicious at all.
It's such a small joke. Would you send me something for me? I'm looking for
I don't know.
Miss Damson, you owe it to West Elizabeth.
You clean a lashy
Well.
These amateurs.
You ain't gonna get away.
Well, there was that. Wait a minute, I can't rob anything else? That's all that was just the pile of money? I thought I had to break open something. Oh, I can't even take one of the horses or nothing. Oh well. Well, let's go meet Trelawney. Damn, Star went way far away.
Yeah.
You made quite a mess there, Arthur. My way would have been so much cleaner. But there we go. Well, that didn't go exactly according to plan. How did we do?
Well, aside from all the shooting and getting shot at, we did fine. Here.
Thank you. Well, now, go see Alden from time to time.
Let's hope it goes a little smoother next time.
We always hope that, Arthur. See you soon.
Alright, looks like our next mission will have to be Micah. Yep. We'll jump on my horse, go into autopilot while I step away for a minute.
Yep.
Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, just in time for us to come on up here. Harry back. Nice. Go ahead, hitch up the horse. Or not hitch up the horse, I suppose. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, we could go on a... Arthur, Sean, and Mary Beth head out to rob a banking coach together. Ooh. Huh. Do we want to do that? I mean, we just robbed a coach, though. Fuck it. You know what? I've never done that before. I've never done this one before. So let's go do this one.
Mr. Morgan. Mr. Morgan.
Swanson.
Do you think the Pinkertons are finally gonna kill us? Perhaps. I'm so worried.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah, what's up, big man?
Not much. What are you doing?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
I brought... Oh, hello, Arthur.
And what's she doing?
She's doing nothing, too.
What exactly are you planning?
Just a little light robbery, Arthur. Nothing a serious fella like yourself needs to worry about.
And you need to get Mary Beth killed as well as yourself?
Away with yourself, Arthur Morgan. We'll be getting rich, not killed.
Besides, Arthur, I'm so bored, I'd rather be shot.
Ouch.
You insist. I'm in.
We don't want you in. We got this ourselves.
I've seen you fight, little feller. You can kill any one of us, but I ain't letting you take her out robbing, not without an extra gun.
But she'll be acting, not fighting.
Sounds good. Come on then, let's go rob this. What we robbing?
A stagecoach some fella told me about.
Wonderful. Come on, you can tell me more on the ride. Where are we heading?
Back up north. Hey, up from Valentine. I know a great spot to set up an ambush.
It's kind of fun. Sadie gave me like a kind of a neat little bit of information while that whole dialogue was going on.
All right, follow me.
I've never done this mission before.
So, Harry Beth, like I said, you'll be at the side of the road to flag them down. Give them some sob story.
Yes, of course. Easy enough.
We'll be hiding up above. Once they're unawares, I'll put in a few shots to let them know we mean business. Then move in fast to hold them up. Arthur, I guess you can watch and give us marks out of 10.
Right now, you're at a 1.
Jesus. Can't believe you had to tag along and it's just to keep an eye on the girl. Remember the crap you gave me for turning up at that train job with Marston and Charles?
I'm keeping an eye on you, not her. I know she's solid.
All right. Very funny.
Hey, she's probably robbed more folk than both of us put together.
I wouldn't go quite that far.
Mary Beth can pick a pocket faster than you can blink, believe me.
Let's cut up here. It'll be quicker.
First time we laid eyes on her, she was being chased by 3 real angry-looking fellers. And we thought, oh, that poor young girl getting picked on like that. But she had a bag full of wallets and gold watches.
Happy memories, I'm sure. So will you two write about that in your journals? Can we get back to the matter at hand here? My job that I've brought you both in on. Alright, just over this ridge, there's a spot that should give us a good view of the road. Let's leave the horses here so they're out of sight. I want a rifle with a scope, if you got one. We'll be back a bit from the road.
Such a privilege to be instructed by the master himself.
Okay.
This way. See the road down there, Mary Beth?
She ain't blind.
Come on, you two. This is gonna be fun.
All right, Arthur. Me and you will take cover behind that log over there.
Okay, you're the boss.
How about you take cover, Arthur, not just...
Should be coming from the north any minute.
You're up, Mary Beth.
Well, all right then.
You know what you're doing, right?
Of course she knows what she's doing.
As soon as the shooting starts,
Whoop.
get low and get the hell out of there, okay?
Of course.
Here it comes. I put in a couple of shots to spook them like, and then we'll move. Move in.
Are you sure?
Have a pop of gin really quick.
Are you sure about that?
Your eyes ain't what they used to be, old fella.
If you say so.
Hey! Hey! Stop, please! Hey! Thank you.
Shit.
Hey, what's the trouble here, miss?
Okay, Mama.
I seem to have got myself all spun around out here. My horse ran off, and well, I don't know where I am. You must think I'm such a featherbrain. What's your name, sir?
Lawrence.
Oh, Lawrence. Would you gentlemen possibly give me a ride to the nearest town?
It's a banking stage, miss. We can't be picking up passengers. Come on, Harry. Nice young girl like that. And I'm sure we can make an exception.
Shut up.
Thought you were just gonna threaten me.
Okay, see?
Shit! You're as good as dead. So, we're killing them all then?
What, you really think they was just going to give it up? Anyway, we can talk about this later. I'm going to bust in and grab the money.
No, you leave that to me.
Fine, fine. I lighten the pockets of our dearly departed friends here.
That's a nice take. You did good, Sean. You too, Mary Beth.
Hold it.
We'll split it up later. We better get out of here.
I like how you swan into this at the last minute and then make off all the money.
Split up and meet back at camp. Go!
Ooh, a whole 54 cents. Oh, there you are. You're just right there. All right. Now we can go back and do the Micah mission.
Oh, good girl.
Hello.
Easy now. That was surprising.
Alright. Oh. Is there anyone else around here? Oh, it doesn't look like it, though. Let's head on over to my tent really quick, because Sadie said she dropped something off for me for bringing her harmonica.
How did we get here, John?
Same way we end up anywhere. By annoying the wrong people.
No, I mean us. This situation.
What did she drop off for me? Cigarettes? Or gun oil? Must be gun oil.
He ain't like that. I think... Not this life.
I know.
Where's Abigail and John? Where are they talking at? Right in here?
Anyway, best get back to that thing I was doing.
Alright, Micah.
Micah?
Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called...
Hey, Molly, where's Dutch?
Well, however it goes.
I'm not sure all that line of thought serves you and me very well.
That's because, Cowpoke, you are a man of profoundly limited intelligence.
No doubt.
Well, you and the old man and Dutch have been running around, digging us ever deeper into shit. Old Mr. Pearson might have gone and lightened the load a little. Pearson! Ain't you curious?
I guess. Gentlemen.
Dutch, you tell him, fat man.
It's peace, Dutch. The O'Driscolls. I mean, I think there's a way.
What on earth are you talking about?
Get the words out properly, fat man.
I met a couple of the O'Driscoll boys on the road into town. Things were about to get ugly. But you know how I am in a fight, huh? Like a corner tiger.
Okay, Pearson.
Anyway, somehow it didn't, but we got to talking, and they suggested a parlay to end things like gentlemen.
Gentlemen. Combe O'Driscoll. Have you lost your minds?
You're always telling us, Dutch. Do what has to be done, but don't fight wars ain't worth fighting.
They want a parley? It's a trap.
Well, of course, it's probably a trap, but what do we got to lose finding out?
Get shot.
We ain't getting shot because you'll be protecting us. It's a trap, you shoot the lot of them. If it ain't a trap, that's slim chance.
I don't see the point in any of this.
It's a chance you gotta take.
I killed Combs' brother. A long time ago. Then he killed a woman I loved dear.
As you say, It's a long time ago, Dutch.
Let's go. You and me, with Arthur protecting us, no one else.
What about me?
This ain't the time for tigers, my friend.
Fine. Mount up then, Morgan.
I'm already mounted up, dude.
You know, I've been fighting Colm for so long now, I can barely remember a time when it was different.
And you're still fighting him now. Make no mistake of that.
Here he goes, Doubting Thomas. Is there any plan you ain't sour on?
Well, maybe you're right. Just nervous. Let's not waste any more lives needlessly.
I ain't costing lives here. I'm saving them. What did you say? We had Pinkertons coming after us?
Because of Blackwater?
And Leviticus Cornwall and his private army. Then, who knows when this local hillbilly thing will come to a head, hmm? And we really afford to be fighting on all these fronts. And O'Driscoll.
There is wisdom in that.
I hope so, gentlemen, but like I said, I'm nervous.
Look, you ain't even going to be the one in danger. We'll get on over there, find a nice perch for you to settle into. You got that rifle, don't you?
Yeah.
Then me and Dutch walk right in to the lion's den. With you to cover us, hmm?
Okay. Just keep calm, unless I give you a reason not to.
Oh, we'll be fine. We got you.
I will do my best.
Oh, my dear and trusted friend, with you watching over me, I would walk into hell itself.
As would I. Hey, up there. Men on the ridge.
O'Driscoll's, from the look of them.
I don't like having eyes on us.
We're close. You'll be the eyes soon enough. Maybe he's right, Dutch. Maybe I have pushed too hard. Got us into situations that could have been safer. I see all those mouths we gotta feed, and I dream too big. Caring too much. That's my problem.
Caring too much? There's no such thing.
This is horse shit from both of you.
It might be. Micah might be full of shit. Colm O'Driscoll might be full of shit. The promise of this great nation. Men created equal. Liberty and justice for all. That might be nonsense too, but it's worth trying for. It is worth believing in. Can't you see that, friend?
I don't know.
Try. All I ask is you try.
All right, cowpoke. You're gonna peel off up ahead. We'll be meeting down on the plain. Find a spot just above us where you can keep an eye on things.
All right. However this shakes out, let's aim to meet back at the fork in the road afterwards.
We'll be there, partner.
Okay, I'm sure this will go very, very smoothly and there will be no issues at all. It is 100% not a trap.
Hello, Dutch. It's been a while.
Sure.
So, how's your gang doing? They still believing in you? Better world. Your world. How's that coming along?
Just fine.
How's that score you stole off us?
Which one?
Oh, I like that. It's like I said, this is a charismatic leader. A lot of heat on us this time. Both of us. Whole heap of trouble. They offered me a price, Dutch, to bring you in.
Why didn't you take it?
Well, still might.
I am sorry about your brother.
Yeah, well, I never liked him much.
I liked Annabelle.
You always loved the ladies, Dutch Vanderlyn. I like that about you.
What are we doing here? Go home. Is this thing over?
The answer to that would be no, it is not over.
Hello, sugar. You ain't dead, is you? Doc, get away!
I don't know. Column's got a sense.
Handing him over to the lords. I don't know. Strange times. They killed Seamus. Fuck the whole lot of them. With this fella Colum back, he can draw them all back.
True.
Where'd He's escaping! Shoot him! Relax. Relax. I got him. Did I kill you?
Oh, not yet.
No, of course not. Not yet. But I will.
Finally! Put his weapons over there!
Arthur Morgan. It's good to see you.
Hello, Cole.
How's the wound?
I hardly feel it. You will.
Septic. Ain't nice. Now, tell me. Fine gun like you. Why you still running around with old Dutch? Could come right with me and make real money.
It ain't about the money, Cole.
No. It's Dutch's famous cars. You killed a whole bunch of my boys. 6-point gag.
I ain't got no clue what you're talking about.
Oh, you lie, my friend. And I thought Dutch preached truth.
Let me go, Cole. And end all this crap between you two. We all got real problems now.
The way I see it, they get him. They forget about me.
They ain't the forgetting sort. If I were you, I'd run as soon as I had the money.
Hey, welcome back, Alex.
I know you would. But see, we lure an angry Dutch in to rescue you. Grab all of you and hand you in. Then disappear.
So you only met with him to grab me?
Of course. He gonna be so mad. He gonna come raging over here. And a whole lot of you. And
Oh, no problem, Alex. Not really sure. There we go. I was gonna say, I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to be positioning this file.
Shut your hole. I don't want to go to Mexico. I want to go home. Home. Hold on, I'll be back in a minute. What the hell?
Nope, can't loot him. Okay.
What's he still doing down there? It's one thing torturing a man, it's another thing putting him through stories of the homeland. He better hurry it up. I don't want to be here when the law comes for that side of beef. God damn it, how hard is it? You're messing with...
Let's go. Let's get out of here, Star. Right now. Let's go.
What you boys been up to? Oh, come on, girl. Give me all.
Arthur! Arthur?
Arthur. I told you it was a setup, Dutch. My boy, my dear boy, what? They got me. But I got away. Yeah, you did. Miss Grimshaw, I need help. Reverend Swanson. He's gonna set the law on us. Oh, of course he was.
I'm sorry, Arthur.
It is a bit late for apologies. Swanson! Mr. Morgan, you're safe now.
Oh, let's get him to bed.
You are safe now, Arthur.
I got you.
You're safe now.
That's pretty, Dutch. That's real pretty.
Miss Grimshaw, will you sit with him a while?
Of course. You'll be okay, Mr. Morgan. You're home.
I thought I'd be burying you, Mr. Morgan.
Well, not quite yet, Reverend.
Good. How you feeling?
Oh, about the same as you.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well, take care of yourself.
You too.
All right. I like Swanson comes up to me sober and leaves drunk. Okay, so what do we got here? We've got okay, we will definitely have to do the Bill mission later. Let's go ahead. Want to go ahead and end the stream here because this is a kind of a good spot to end it. Grab myself a small breakfast. When I come back, I think we'll do some Dead by Daylight, playing who you versus who you played with, because I've been wanting to do that for a while now, and I think this would be a good time to do that. So we'll be back on later. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you all again very soon.